Now, the police investigator whose team discovered the charred remains of the 3 Superior Court justices 36 years ago has been speaking to JoyNews about what may have led to the killings. DSP Edmond Ohene-Asa says the judges may have been targeted because they ruled on cases involving members at the high echelons of military power. Justices Kwejwe J. Japon, Fred Poku-Sarkodie and Mrs. Cecilia Kranteng-Ado, as well as Major Sam Akwa, retired, were shot and killed during a curfew imposed by the Provisional National Defense Council (PNDC) government in 1982. DSP Ohene-Asa spoke to us from his base in London.
At the time when they established or the coup came into place, the aim of the ruling government was to discredit the judiciary. So they made claims that these judges, they were corrupt. But one thing common is that they all reviewed AFRC convictions. And everybody knows that these convictions were not safe. People were tortured, and how can you try our generals and top brass within minutes and then say they are guilty, sentenced to death? This happens only in, I would say, backward systems.
There was growing anxiety among the populace, which culminated in massive pressure on the military government. On 15
Raymond Akwa is behind this documentary. He joins me in the studio so we can have a quick chat about it. Raymond, it's good to have you. It's been a very tough morning for you. You've been through it all, but we need to understand why this is so important and why each and every Ghanaian should pay attention to it.
So first and foremost, this is the first time this is being done. 2, this is also the first time there's a comprehensive understanding of what really happened. So there's been some books written and actually captures a specific period. And this is the first time there's an account for the 36 years we've been trying to get to the bottom of this matter and what has been done so far and what should be done going forward. Okay. So that's how comprehensive this particular point is. Secondly, there's a need for the generation, the one that is below 36 and also that is actually a little over 36 who were very young at that time, to have a brighter and better appreciation of this. And I've cited this example before, that if the gentlemen in the Monte 3 saga were minded by this history, they would have actually been minded by the commentary. See how the Supreme Court took the commentary serious? Yeah. See how they reacted to it? It was because there's a history that they don't want repeated. Right. That is how important this is. Okay. This is the history we want the people to appreciate and understand. So, right from the families who suffered at that particular time, through to those who are led to have been perpetrators or being part of this entire exercise, you hear all the varying voices in one single documentary in this case. All the varying voices in one single documentary, and Raymond couldn't have put it any better. Those of you who don't really know what happened and understand the processes and understand the situation as it unfolded, this is a rare opportunity that you get to know what happened. Now, Raymond, tell us what we should expect tomorrow. We're rolling out this special assignment tomorrow on our major for all our platforms. Tell us what to expect. So tomorrow, we are going to give you almost 1 hour, 30 minutes, 90 minutes of quality recording of the most important people. I'm sure you may say you heard something about it. The fragments in the various thoughts and books that you've read and the reports on radio and other places that you've seen, put that one aside. Come to this particular documentary with an empty mind and be filled with a complete appreciation of what really happened. Okay, so come with an empty mind, you say? Yes. Okay. So that you'll be filled with a complete appreciation of what really happened. Okay. Then you can juxtapose what you've been told before against what you've been given and see which one is more sacrosanct, which one challenges your thinking about what really happened and how best to go forward in this case. So A fantastic video, very revealing, with exclusives that there is no way you can tell me you heard their account before in times past.
For example?
For example, up until this time, there was no way anybody could tell me that DSP Edmond Onhiasa was on this record. Indeed, he didn't appear before even the National Reconciliation Commission.
Okay.
He was still in exile in the United Kingdom as of that time.
Okay.
He and others. First time being heard. Again, I can also point out to George Adekum. All of the accounts up until the time that he sat and gave judgment in the case of the 5. After that, he has only written 2 different letters. He's not engaged in any public commentary or understanding of what he did as judge in that particular case, what the evidence was before him, and why he ruled the way he did.
Okay, Raymond, this certainly sounds like compelling content there. This is certainly something you want to see, have an understanding. And you see a lot of, you know, reenactment and stuff like that.
Yes.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
We gave you see, because it's a long time. We made people understand how they were picked up, when they were picked up, the procedure they went through. So we retold the story again with real human beings to let you know that this is really what happened.
Bring it closer.
Very good.
Bring the story closer to you.
So people are not just narrating it. There is real stories of how it happened in there too.
Okay. Certainly something you must watch. Raymond, tell us about when it is playing, how it is playing, where it is playing, so people can follow.
So it's 8:30 p.m. here on JoyNews, on Adom TV, on My Joy Online, and also on Multi TV World, and also on both Joy FM and Adom FM. So you can watch it or listen to it, or choose to watch it even in your car on Facebook or on any of our online platforms. Okay,
so you're really, we're really inundating people with this, right? So you can get it on social media, you can get it on Facebook, and of course, if it's on Facebook, it streams as well on Twitter. You can get it on our YouTube channel. It is on Joy FM. It is here on JoyNews on TV. It is on Adom FM. It is on Adom TV, and it's at 8:30 p.m., right? 8:30 p.m. You certainly want to make a date. You have any final words?
Well, it's one compelling exercise that you should be interested in. Don't wait for others out there to come do it in a much less important manner for you to watch it. This is your best opportunity to understand your history, put together with the very best of intentions in the most objective manner that you can best appreciate.
So you hear all the other side, all the sides in the story, telling their stories themselves. This is nobody telling you. All the sides involved in the story, telling it yourself. You certainly want to watch. I want to see, and I'm sure you want to see it as well. It's happening tomorrow. Raymond, thank you very much for coming. Raymond Akwa there is the brain behind that documentary. That's a JoyNews special assignment. We're rolling it out tomorrow, and you can't stay away from it because it will follow you even if you run away from it. Put Sabuki Sabute captures the emotions at the time, sympathizes with the family of the killed judges, and suggests an answer may ease their pain.
If their souls could speak, they would tell of a good story, a story that will keep mouths quivering, a story that will be the unending truth on the tongues of future generations. A story that will bring their children peace. A story that will be history, but this untold story is left behind. Justice Kojo Ejepon, Justice Frederick Poku Sarkodie, Justice Cecilia Afran Kranting Ado. Who killed the judges?
You want to watch that documentary? It airs tomorrow at 8:30 on all our platforms. This is The Pulse with me, Gifty and